If you're tuning in right now, I want you to know something profound. If you're seeing this, you're next. And let me tell you why everything will come true for you. You see, a lot of people struggle to get up in the morning. They can't get out of bed, and there's a reason behind it. It's because they've become masters at predicting the same old routine, the mundane, the ordinary. Their bodies resign to the familiar, and they say, "Oh, another mundane day." But let me take you back. Remember when you were a kid and you were about to go on a field trip. You were up, dressed, and ready before your parents even opened their eyes. Why? Because you knew something unexpected was going to happen. That's the key. Expect the unexpected. That's how we should live our lives. Wake up with the understanding that something unusual should happen in our lives as a result of our efforts. Those beginning moments when something new starts to unfold, that's where we begin to prove to ourselves how powerful we truly are. So here's the thing. Take time in the morning, the evening, and throughout your day to check in with yourself. Make sure you're still in that energy of expecting the unexpected. And if you find yourself slipping, excuse yourself for a moment, raise your energy, and step back into your life. Do this repeatedly, and you'll become less frustrated, less impatient, less judgmental. You'll become someone else, someone extraordinary. Let's dive a bit deeper into the world of meditation. It's a simple practice, yet it holds the power to transform your entire being. Now imagine this. You finish a session of meditation, and when you stand up, if you feel the same as you did when you first sat down, well, here's the truth. Nothing much happened. Not in your brain, your biology, your chemistry, your hormones, or your genes. You're pretty much where you started. But here's where it gets interesting. Picture this scenario. You rise from your meditation with something different, something special. It's like an elevated version of yourself, a you that's filled with hope, a heart that's expanded with possibilities, and a crystal clear view of what your future could be. This is when the real magic starts to unfold. Now, you might be wondering, how long can you hold on to this elevated state? It's a fair question because in this state, you're doing more than just feeling good. You're sending out a completely new kind of signal, an electromagnetic signature. Your thoughts become electric and your feelings turn magnetic. It's like you're broadcasting your own personal energy into the world, and this energy is shaping the path of your experimental destiny. Imagine your mind as a radio station. When you're in that elevated state, you're transmitting a different frequency and the universe is picking up on it. It's like you're saying to the world, hey, this is who I am and this is what I want in my life. It's not about wishful thinking, it's about aligning your energy with the reality you want to create. Now, maintaining this state isn't always a walk in the park. Life happens and challenges come your way. But here's the thing, when you can hold on to that elevated state even in the face of adversity, that's when you truly become a master of your destiny. Think of it as surfing the waves of life. When the waves are high and you feel like you're about to fall, that's when you need to dig deep and maintain that elevated state. It's in those challenging moments that your ability to broadcast a positive electromagnetic signature becomes even more crucial. So the next time you meditate, remember, it's not just about sitting in silence. It's about rising with a renewed sense of self, carrying that feeling into your day and holding on to it despite whatever life throws at you. The longer you can stay in that elevated state, and the more you're shaping a future that aligns with your deepest desires. Now let's dive into the art of going within. When you disconnect from your outer world, sit your body down and stop thinking about your schedule, past or future. You're making your inner world more real than your outer world. This is where you're being defined by thought, where you're creating a new reality. And when you open your eyes and present yourself to the world, the challenge is not to react emotionally to the same old conditions in your life. The moment you react emotionally, you're equal to the conditions and you're back in your past. So when you fall from that elevated state, sit down, realign, and tune in again. Change your energy. This is a constant dance, a beautiful rhythm of aligning with your true self. Speaking of rhythms, let's talk about mornings. I'm a 4:30 in the morning guy, and that's my time. The rest of the day, I'm serving, but those early hours are for me. That's when the door between my conscious mind and subconscious mind is more open. It's the time when I'm between theta and alpha, not thinking too hard, just relaxing into the moment. Evenings are crucial too. Take a moment to reflect on your day. How did you do? Where did you fall from grace? What happened? By examining how you reacted to situations, you start to think about doing things differently. You create a new plan and rehearse it in your mind, installing new circuits in your brain. That's neuroplasticity in action. Now, let's get into the heart of intention. When you have a desire, a healing, a new job, a relationship, you're already on the path of creation. The moment you ask, "What if?" your frontal lobe, that creative center, turns on. It looks over your entire brain, pulling together different networks of neurons based on your knowledge and experiences. These networks seamlessly combine to create a new vision, a clear picture in your mind. We call this intention. It might be a symbol, an image, or a word that represents your conditions. The more specifics you add, like the amount of money you want to make, health benefits, or the type of people you want to work with, the richer your intention becomes. But here's the magic ingredient: emotion. Your body is your unconscious mind. When you combine your intention with emotion, you breathe life into it. Your brain doesn't know the difference between an actual experience and the one you're fabricating through thought alone. So live that dream in your mind, turn it into a living motion picture. When you start to experience it, feeling all the emotions, your brain is rewiring itself to that future. It's no longer a record of the past. It's a map to the future. Now, most people stop here, but there's another level. Once you have that intention and you're living it with emotion, you start to embody it. You become that person who has that experience. And this is where the synchronicities and serendipities come into play. The field begins to open doors for you, paving the way for your dreams to become your reality. I've worked on things in my life for years, and I used to think it was about the event or experience I wanted to create. But here's the secret. It's about changing yourself. The moment you reach a point where you could care less if you have that experience, that's when it happens. The divine intelligence, the observing principle of life, is always with you, guiding you into existence. You're a vitalistic, energetic being. Unify these principles we're talking about. Keep understanding, reviewing, redoing, and experiencing them. Your new experiences will cause you to dream in ways you've never dreamt before. And that's how you evolve, how you get to know yourself. I don't care what meditation you do, just connect. The more you connect, the more whole you feel. It becomes natural. And in that energy, synchronicities and serendipities become a regular occurrence. Mystical moments, transcendental experiences. That's what it's all about. It's not just about material things. It's about those jaw-dropping moments that take your breath away. Every time I have one of those experiences, I think, I got this all wrong. A veil has been lifted, and I'm seeing more clearly about the way things really are. So here's the challenge for you. If you're seeing this, you're next. Everything you've heard today is an invitation to step into your power, to become the architect of your destiny. Intention combined with emotion is the key. Embrace the unexpected. Live in that elevated state and watch as the universe conspires to make your dreams a reality.